What's going on, guys? Back with another Wizards video. And oh my goodness. We reacted to it when we got on Twitch. Follow the Twitch if you don't know. D talks a lot. Russell Westbrook gets traded to the Los Angeles Lakers for KCP, Kyle Kuzma, and Montrezl Harrell, and the Lakers' first round pick that they used in the draft. Wow. Now, you heard about the Bradley Beal stuff, and everybody was talking about Bradley Beal and all this Bradley Beal things and rumors and trade rumors. And Russell Westbrook's the one to go. Now, Bradley Beal says he wants to stay. We heard, a little Lakers Russell Westbrook rumor. It popped up. I didn't think it was that, big. I guess during Tommy Shepard's press conference, he denied that Bradley Beal requested a trade, which nobody reported that he ever did. But he did not bring up anything about the Russ Laker rumor. He didn't say anything about that. So, I guess there was something to that. Russ wanted to go home, go back to LA. I think it's a win-win for both sides. If you're a Russ fan, if you're Russell Westbrook, you're probably as close as you've been in a long, long time to realistically getting yourself a championship ring. And if you're the Wizards, you go from John Wall's big contract to Russell Westbrook contract and being able to move Russell Westbrook for 3 players in a pick, a first round pick. That's a W. You give yourself cap flexibility to try to build something around Bradley Beal and really build a contender and build and give some other good players to put around Bradley Beal. I don't know the last time the Wizards had a good amount of cap space. And like I said, for Russ, he goes home and he gets to play with LeBron and Anthony Davis. I think LeBron and AD in the pick and roll will be fun. I think LeBron and Russ in the fast break will be fun. And transition will be fun. Now you could talk about spacing and all the logistics of it. It may not be the best fit technically. But, you got 3 really, really good players there. So, they'll figure it out. They really will figure it out. But, that's just a move I did not expect to be made. I legitimately thought that Russell Westbrook was going to be playing with the Wizards for the season. And then by All-Star break, we were going to kind of see where the Wizards were at and see what was going to happen with Bill and Russ. Now, is there a chance the Wizards could flip one of Montrezl Harrell or Kyle Kuzma? Yes. Who would I flip? If they were to flip anybody, it would be Kyle Kuzma. Maybe try to get a point guard. Now, I know, and I have a draft video coming up soon, too. I know they traded for Holiday from the Pacers, so they have a backup point guard. You can look at Lonzo Ball, maybe see if you can get a sign and trade going. You can bring in Lonzo Ball as a point guard. There's going to talk about Spencer Dinwiddie. You got to talk about DeMar DeRozan. There's a couple different things that the Wizards can do possibly to try to put some good, decent other players around Bradley Beal. Now, let's talk about Russell Westbrook and his 1 year with the Washington Wizards. There was a lot of ups. There was some downs. There was good moments. There were bad moments. It was a very interesting and fun season at times. It was very frustrating at times with the season. I didn't expect this, stay to be just 1 year. If Tommy Shepard's plan was to move John Wall, bring in Russ and his big contract, but knowing it would be easier to move Russ than it would be John Wall to gain some cap flexibility, I think that's a genius play by him. I think that's a very smart play by Tommy. A very good play by him. Like I said, both sides, I think it's a win. I think it's a win by both sides. Because looking at Russ's age and his contract, being able to get so much for him is a W for the Wizards. And like I said for Russ earlier in the video, you get yourself closer to getting a ring. Closer than you would be if you stayed with the Washington Wizards. So, I mean, guys, this was crazy. This was really crazy to see. I did not expect to see that tweet from Roj pop up on my timeline. I really did not. I mean, like I said, guys, it's crazy. The Wizards seem like they're picking a side. I've always said the Wizards got to get aggressive. The Wizards got to decide this off season whether they're going to be aggressive or whether they're going to start rebuilding. Pick a side. You can't play in the middle. You can't have a dry, regular off season. That's not going to put you anywhere closer to being where you want to be than you were where you were last season. I felt like the Wizards needed to make a move. If they wanted to compete, they needed to get aggressive. And it seems like they're trying to get aggressive. It seems like they're trying to put something together and do something. And I think it puts them in a good space too. Let's say if Brad changed his mind and was like, I want to leave. That's fine too. You have cap flexibility. You can move Brad, bring in more assets, bring in more pieces. So even if the Wizards was like, okay, let's really rebuild, or Brad wanted to leave and the Wizards really was trying to rebuild, I think it works out for them too that way. So I think it gives them, some flexibility if they want to try to add around Brad. It gives them some flexibility if they want to rebuild. So either way, I think it works out. But as long as the Wizards picked a side and picked which side of the fence they were on, I'm happy with that. Either you want to get aggressive or you want to rebuild this thing. You can't be in the middle anymore. You can't be over top of the fence. You have to pick which side you on. And the Wizards have seemed to make that decision. And I have no issue with that. I just want to say, thanks, Russ, for the good moments. I mean, it was fun at times for sure. Russ is still a very good player, man. I think Russ is a very good player. People talk smack about Russ all the time, but I think he could definitely be a help to the Lakers. Now, I know they were talking about Buddy Hield and him going to the Lakers potentially, but if you look at Buddy Hield and Russell Westbrook, there's no surprise in what with Russ. That's all I'll say. But that's all I got for you guys. I will see you in the next video. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.